time I didn't show you my crossing, Hecate Strait, when I decided to suddenly depart from Haida Gwaii. All right, journey begins. On my way out. 65 miles to go. By the way, there's Monument Rock in the background there. It's a place I wouldn't mind visiting. Fly the drone around. Behind it is All Alone Rock. Many places to visit in Haida Gwaii. I didn't get a chance to do it. Weather wasn't that great, but now I think we made a good decision. The waves are just coming basically in on the nose right now. I don't think it'll last that way. It's going to switch. But yeah, we're getting on the nose. Nice, easy flow, as you can see. We can put up with it. We can put up with this for another 10 hours.
Back up, test out.
Here we go on the chart. Here we are right there. There's the long honking way right here.
Back up.
To Gillow Harbor. Arrival time is 4:46. The time now is just 7:05. Alright, looks like a smooth trip. Like I said, glad I made a decision to explore the inside passage on the mainland coming up. Okay, report from the sea foam crossing Hecate Strait. And it looks like I'm about a third done, a third way across. Oh, got a ways to go. And the seas are, were roly-poly, but now they're smoothed out a little better. I'm getting it off my stern quarter. Not too bad. I had to put the RPM up, steady it a little better. And I'm going to keep it at that RPM. Let's go take a tour. See the waves coming in. That's coming on my side here. Just a little on the stern quarter. I'm going to keep it down low here for safety. There's the sea spray. He's doing fine. Special treat. Let's go up in the upper deck. Oh, I see we got a little bit of a barrier here. I see. Let's move that around. A little bit of shifting. It's good that I come up here and check up what's going on. As you can see, this boat doesn't have a upper bridge. If it did, this would be the view. You can see the waves a little better here. I don't know if you can see it on the video. distance right there. There's the waves seem to be coming from that direction. It's off my stern quarter. Alright, everything's secure up here. Good idea to come up here and check out things. Those crab traps and prawn traps should be a little better secured, but a little tighter, but I'm not doing that now. They'll be alright. They ain't going anywhere. Alright. Talk to you later. All fine on the free foam. Okay. Not a bad crossing. Doing pretty good. Made the right decision. A little better than halfway. And it's smooth sailing. Just about a half-meter sea off my stern quarter. Time is, I think it's around 1:30 right now. I don't have my watch on. Should be in around 4:30. It's only 3 hours from now. I think it's more like 12:30 right now. 4 more hours. Okay. We're at the bottom of the Estevan group coming up right now. We can actually see islands now. We see land. This is what it's called the Estevan. We're going to be heading on the south end of it. Sea conditions are pretty good. So I'm going to take tomorrow off. Relax. And I think what I'm going to do is try my luck with some halibut fishing. I'm going to see if I can fish off some of these pinnacles. It's all sand and gravel, flat. I can start fishing off these pinnacles right here. Swim around this area. Fish around this area. Might luck out. See what happens. But we're coming in. Been at sea for 10 hours so far. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, I started off at 6. We're at close to land. I see land. This is my first day's catch. Next day, I got this one. My second catch yielded a big bowl of fillets, all individually packaged for a total of 20 meals. Well, we're in Larson Harbor. Beautiful, sunny, blue sky. Right here to avoid the northwesterlies. They're coming. 3 days. Strong northwesterlies. But it's the first real sunny sky. Not a cloud in the sky. Oh, maybe I'm lying. See something right there. Yeah. A little bit of cloud. Anyways, Larson Harbor. It's not Larson Harbor, it's Gillen Harbor. Mistake. Larson Harbor is on top of Banks Island. This is Gillen Harbor. And we're getting a little bit of a swell in here too. I'm going to go to our destination now is a beach full of driftwood. So I stop off there, and then I'm going to turn around and go back to the boat after that. Okay, here's one of these beaches. All the driftwood's piled up. Unfortunately, we're at near low tide. I thought I'd be able to get to shore and do some beach combing here, but those rocks, big round rocks, good place to sprain an ankle. Okay, it's Friday morning, 7 o'clock. Woke up at 6:30. And look what we have here. We have smooth water. It looks like we're in the pattern of no wind in the morning, calm in the morning, and then blows up in the afternoon. So we're going to make a break for it. Let's take a look at our route. Here's our route. It's about 23 miles, I believe. Last time I looked at it. And that's the full length pretty well. Here at the beginning, here at Gillen Harbor right here, and we're going to come off and head almost west. A little bit, almost east, southeast, and into Racy Harbor. We're going to get in there, right into this inlet, Racy Inlet, and get in behind Whale Island. And we see now 23 miles, that's at 7 knots, that's about 3 hours. So we should be in around 10 o'clock, plenty of time before the afternoon winds come. Let's take a look at the weather. All right, 11 o'clock. We're 1.1 close to the islands here. 1.1, keep close to the islands. 11 o'clock. Or less. I think we should make a break for it. And it is calm right now. No time to waste. Tomorrow morning, we got a little crosswind, cross waves. Let's take a look at the wind. Wind. 15 knots at 1 o'clock. Right now, 16 knots. Not too bad at all. Right in the middle, 15. Still 14, 15. And look, it builds up. Does it build up? It builds up a little in the afternoon. 20 knots. Okay, I think we're into that back at current time, 16 knots. It's smooth here. Smooth here, so I think it's time to go. We gotta get going. Poke our nose out, see what's going on. Okay, we poked our nose out and it's looking pretty good. Like, I don't see any waves breaking on those islands over there. That's coming from the west, I guess, yeah. A little bit of a roll. Otherwise, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We'll survive. Alright, it's time to make that turn. You can see the Port Buoy in the distance there, to the sun. We'll give her 10 degrees, see what happens. Got at least a meter falling sea behind us. We're speeding up, sending on to we're making a good way. There could be a current against us here, but maybe a half knot. Let's slow down. Well, let's take a look at the sea spray. Gracie Harbor. Now let me tell you, the big attraction here is the waterfalls. I'm anchored right in here, this area right here. And what you can do is take your dinghy through this narrow passageway or your kayak and bring her up into this subtidal area. It's mostly flooded most of the time. I guess high tide would be the best. And just go as far as you can and you'll see the waterfall right in this area. Okay, here comes the waterfall. I see it already. Find a good spot to go into. Okay, it's time to move on. Next destination is Quigley Creek. I was there years ago and want to see it again. And so here we are in Racy Inlet. By the way, Racy Inlet is on Princess Royal Island. We got to come around this island. I think it's Whale Island it's called. Avoid these rocks, which is not a big problem. And come out the way we came in. We got more rocks off of there we have to avoid. Then come up in the open. And come down the coast. You can see my pass route coming in from Gillen Harbor. So we're going to be going down the strait here, Larardel Channel, I should say, and coming into this inlet here, and Quigley Creek is located right in this little nook behind these islands. No name on there yet. I believe this looks like this is Quigley Creek. So we're going to anchor just about around there. Water's pretty shallow. Gotta find my deep spots. And I got a feeling we're getting pushed in here, so the tide's rising. So it's flooding. I gotta take my time here. I'm gonna hit bottom. And then we get past this shallow spot. Oh, unsuccessful. Alright, looks like I can't go any further. Tide's not up high enough. I can hang around here for a while. Wait for the tide to come up. I think I'll just do that. Just give her 15 minutes. Just poke around here for a while. Alright. Gave it 15 minutes. We'll see what happened. See if we can get by here. That will be the, hopefully that will be the shallow spot. If I ran into another shallow spot, I don't think I'll go further than that. All right, those two rocks over there. This is where I went around here to the left. We'll go in between these two rocks. Still flowing in. Well, you don't want to be stuck in here with a ebbing tide. Tide's flooding. Getting pushed in here. Let's slow it down a little. Ooh, we're gonna go around here. We're not gonna make it through here. I think we gotta come around here. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make it. Yeah, we hit bottom. I don't know. Quigley Creek may not be worth it. bringing out my skeg. Let's return through that hole again. Back to the hole. Mission abort. Okay, let's cover what we traveled in this part of the video. We were in Haida Gwaii, we made a break for it, and came across to Gillen Harbor. Then, after 3 days, we made a crossing over to Racy Inlet, where we saw the waterfall. Then we came up and around and came into Quigley. And Quigley's just in this area right here. Here's Quigley. And today we're going to do some canaling. We're going to go through this canal, make a left-hand turn, and go through this canal, through Jackson Narrows, and make this turn and this dog leg. And as noted, Klemtu is just across the way over the mountain range into Klemtu. You perhaps get some cell phone reception at that point. We're going to come around the peninsula and into Klemtu, where we badly needed produce. All right, we'll see you on the water. Okay, just got through Myers Passage. And the other side of all this mountain range is Klemtu. Around the bend. I think we can see a cell phone tower up there. We haven't got cell phone reception. Klemtu cell phone system network. And we're just going to go all the way up there and then come all the way back again. Lots of trees. There she goes. All right. There's the kingpin. There's the other guy. And there is your juvenile. Oh, there goes the juvenile. Okay, that concludes part 7. We're running out of time. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.